Greetings Berserkers, FiOth here, and I am in the pleasant position to be able to relay to you news about the upcoming much anticipated DLC for our beloved The First Berserker. Junoli, the game's director, took to Discord a few minutes ago and announced not only the upcoming update but also the update coming after it, first of which includes the new content that we'll be talking about. I will not fuss you with any delays, I'll just ask for one thing: help me remedy this. This is the percentage of people who watch the Khazan content and are subscribed in comparison to those that are not subscribed. By hitting the subscribe and notification bell buttons, you make sure that the content can reach you, and it will also make my life that much easier. Thank you for your consideration. Without further ado, let's get to it. So the man spoke about two boss rush modes that will become available after you complete the game and can be directly accessed from the main menu. The first one states Great General's Crucible. Fight through groups of thematically organized bosses, unlocking the next theme each time you clear one. You'll fight with designated specs, gear, level, skills, etc., and completing all of them will earn you a special reward. This is very interesting for completionists because you will not be able to dictate how and with what you'll be fighting, and that can lead to some pretty challenging outcomes. You know, certain people are accustomed to the dual wield, others to the greatsword, others to the spear, but now we'll just have to make do with what they give us and ultimately succeed to reap the rewards. A very interesting proposition. We're gonna have to wait and see how they handle it. The second one is Berserkers Bloodshed. Make your character stronger with rewards earned from consecutive fights and push all the way to defeat the final boss. As a final reward, you can earn powerful new weapons and set items. They state, "We're really curious to see how you Berserkers will actually feel the difficulty compared to how it was envisioned by the combat designers in our own dev team. Please send us lots of feedback." This is super interesting. It sounds like a one and done deal in the sense of a roguelite where you get the stuff, you upgrade your character, and you have to go all the way without dying to reap the rewards. This seems very interesting to me, much more interesting than the other one, and it says that you will be able to earn set items. Now imagine if you create vids of you using some exclusive kind of set that gives specific bonuses that other people can only dream of and won't have access to unless they clear this mode. Very interesting new challenge, and I hope they nail it because it will lead to many opportunities to experience the combat anew. One final piece of good news is that now Transmog will be available from the start of new games, so people who wanna look a specific way and not look like they're wearing pajamas using the Bard set, like I'm the most guilty person on the planet for this, will be able to transmog from their first run through the game. Pretty great aesthetics wise because, you know, fashion's important. When is this all gonna be available? On the 15th of May. Mark your calendars, Berserkers. Now the man took a moment to explain that the much frowned upon aspect of resetting missions and having to redo everything from the start when you're gonna go in there and get some collectible is very hard to patch and make sure that it won't crash the game or corrupt save files, but they landed on 3 quality of life additions. New items added to allow fast travel to the crevice or the last blade nexus you interacted with, so you go, you grab your jar, you teleport to the crevice or you teleport to the nexus, you don't have to walk all the way back. Added teleport between one blade nexus to another, you don't have to go back to the crevice, you can go from one nexus to another in the same mission, and after clearing a mission for farming purposes, you will now start right in front of the spectral portal before entering that mission. You will no longer travel back to the mortal realm and have to travel all the way to the other world, to the netherworld, in order to be able to enter another mission and continue on. We're currently targeting a late May to early June release for this update. So Berserkers, good stuff is on the way for Khazan. 2 new modes will be coming out in pretty much 6 days, and a little bit after that we will be getting some quality of life changes. This is not a big expansion by any means or something so substantial as to say you will revisit the game if you already moved on, but for for us who still play and enjoy it, it's something to look forward to, and I really hope they nail the boss gauntlets because they seem like very interesting ideas indeed. Subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more Khazan. I'm covering everything in the game. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!